Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new here, thanks for stopping by. I'm really glad you're here. So today's video is a little different. I'm working with my uncle on skim coating. We're tackling the other side of the space and getting it all finished up. If you never heard of skim coating, it's basically applying a thin layer of joint compound over drywall to get a super smooth surface. This did not happen in one day. It took a course of few weeks. So whether you're here to learn or get some inspiration for your own project or just hanging out, you're in the right place. Okay guys, so before we start reapplying, I've got to mix up our joint compound, so I'm using a pre-mixed all-purpose mud, but I'm adding just a little bit of water to thin it out so it spreads easier. Kind of like pancake batter, but you're not finna eat it. You want to make sure it's smooth, lump-free, not too thick, or it will be hard to work with, especially on a ceiling. Now it's time to do the skim coating. This part takes some patience, but the goal is to get a nice even layer to cover up all the texture and imperfections. So you want to start applying the mud to the ceiling slowly. So it doesn't have to be perfect on the first pass because you'll do multiple coats if you need to. Just focus on keeping it smooth and consistent. And guys, in this clip, I thought it was so funny that my little nephew had on a little shower cap walking around. So guys, I decided to invest in a battery powered Brad Neller, right? Everybody uses this brand. It's really popular. Honey, let me tell you about this thing. The batteries are sold separately, and I was just like, why would you do that? Sell the batteries separately. And like right after I bought this thing, y'all, I could have bought it online and gotten a free battery with it. So, but I had already purchased it, and once it's done, it's done. So, I did test it out and it did work well. So it will help me in the future with doing my trimming and things like that around the border of my stuff. So I'm pretty ecstatic about that, to use it and anything else that I may use this for. But anyway, y'all gonna hear my rant in the next couple of minutes. And y'all, so what I didn't like about this brand was that you had to, the battery is sold separately. I'm like, the battery is sold separately? I said, when did y'all think these were toys where the batteries are sold separately? Who is on the marketing team? Because y'all, put this in here. Move that out the way. So this is the battery, right? So let's open this up. So this is one battery, right? One battery plus one battery plus a charger. So I don't like that. Plus a charger, which is really cool. I do like the fact that, you know, you can see this is there for you to use. So this one battery cost me $89.99, so $90. And she said it was on sale. I said, on sale? So I just didn't agree with the whole buy the battery separate part. I was shook at. I said, a battery for $80? I was like, should I just get this or should I just go somewhere else? Or should I just save, you know? But I don't really go to Home Depot like that. I'm really more of a Lowe's shopper because I have found that even though they have the same things, but Lowe's caters more to mobile homes. Like Lowe's have a lot more stuff that you can use in mobile homes, like things that will work. Like piping wise and things, because most of Home Depot did not have, my local Home Depot did not have what I needed. I ended up going to Lowe's a lot more than Home Depot. But since I was in Home Depot, I was like, I need a Brad Neller, and boom, yeah, your girl got one. Plus she got some drywall compound, got all of that stuff. And what else did I get? I got some extra rulers. Okay, let's see. Yes. Good thing I know how to work this because, yeah. So let's see. Yes, not even fully charged. So I actually like this. It's really nice. Oh, this is what else I got, y'all. Some hinges and a lock. Because I'm going to be building a house for my water tank because paying for a rock, $600. Kiki does not agree with that. I'm like, $600 for some plastic to cover up something outside. I said, oh. So I'm going to attempt to build something on my own. So while I let this battery charge, I'm going to get to work on the ceiling. I'm probably not going to record because that's all I've been recording for the past couple of days. So if you watch my shorts, I'll probably make some shorts out of it. Probably just put it in a video when I advance to the next thing. So guys, I'm all prepared, all protected to try out my new sander, right? So let's see. I bought this thing. Bought this thing on Amazon. So let's see. So guys, this tool was definitely a 10 out of 10. It is a learning curve, but however, it did smooth the ceilings faster. And I like the way it turned out. There are minor imperfections, but I can smooth them out with a smaller handheld sander in areas that I need to. However, when I go out of the bathroom, you can see it and see how smooth it looks. But the next scene, y'all, I am getting ready to cut some wood. And I'm definitely going to invest in another saw because this is a skill saw I was using in 2 buckets to cut this board. It's not the safest, right? But I was definitely fine. I was able to cut them, but I'm definitely going to be investing in another saw because this one broke. Like on the last board, it broke. So it was definitely challenging using it when it broke. And y'all, I'm left-handed, so it was 10 times harder. But luckily for me, I still was able to cut the boards, even though I was getting a little frustrated here. However, I didn't lose any fingers, guys. And that is the end of today's video. Be sure to thumbs up and subscribe, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. We didn't chop any fingers off. I got all 10. So don't be scared to use a saw. I had to YouTube it, but don't be scared to use one. Bye, guys.